Hey everybody, Michael Snyder's here, Pacific Northwest Weather Watch, looking at the mid-level water vapor loop here. Decided I'd do another quick briefing today, just gonna be a quick one again. Just saying hello to everybody here. Trying to keep it quiet so the nurses and doctors don't hear me as they walk by out there, but you can see that weak system kind of moving through today. Had some lenticular activity across Mount Rainier, some of the mountainous areas, even some lightning up in BC with this system, but it is fairly weak, not bringing much precipitation down into Washington or Oregon as we look at things there. Now we're gonna doing this on the tablet here, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into the models a little bit here and check out what's coming. Check out California here. Look at the heat that is coming up for Sacramento. This is really extreme heat here. Look at this temperature as well up into the almost to 120 degrees possible in some locations there in the central California Valley before they calm back down there again after next weekend, it looks like. But really extreme heat wave coming on. So you're going to hear about that quite a bit here in the media coming up. So heads up there. I'm taking a look here. This is 925 millibar temperatures. You can see as we go through here, you can see that cooler air moving behind the system as it comes into our area today. And then you can see a little bit of a warm up start to come up this week. You'll notice that heat is over up into western BC, across Vancouver Island, western Washington, but it's just going to be probably upper 70s there, maybe towards 80 degrees. Wednesday we cool down a bit there. And you'll see the Nevada and the California area stay very warm here. That really doesn't affect them down there. And on Thursday we start to get this system swing down across the Rockies, and you'll notice that there. You can see that cooler air move down across the Rocky Mountains, but then you can see our thermal trough. Look how rapidly that builds up into British Columbia. That's going to warm us up here as we go on into Saturday here. And this is the European here. It keeps us really warm for Saturday, but by Sunday we start to get marine influence for western Washington, Oregon, and British Columbia. We stay pretty warm for eastern Washington and Oregon as well. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the GFS here. So this is current. You can see the system move through now. We're just going to go ahead and roll through here. And as you see that heat down through California just maintain as we go through this weekend. That cold front comes down through the Rockies, builds that thermal trough all the way up into British Columbia here. And the GFS seems to hang it out a little bit more. Actually, let's update this. We have the most recent information here on the GFS. I think we were at hour 138 here, so let's just play it from there. And you can see some pretty warm days all the way out to the maybe even the coastline here. Depends on how the surface winds line up here, but we'll watch that. It looks like a nice weekend might be in store here. So yeah, I'm doing all right here. I'm starting to recover a little bit. I think the fevers are not coming on as strong now. I mean, the most intense fever cycle I've ever been through in my life. It would spike to about 103 degrees every 6 hours, vigorous shaking, uncontrollable, and then I would just break out into a sweat, and it would come back down, and then the cycle would come back every 6 hours, and it went out to about 8 hours, and then yesterday the shaking stopped, but the fevers kept coming, but I was able to control the shaking, and now. The last round here, I didn't even really register a fever. It was like 100.4, and I think you have to be 100.5 to be registered as a fever. So I didn't really even get a fever this last one. But I could tell I was warm. It was obviously still one of the cycles, but they definitely begin better. I think the antibiotics are starting to work now. So hopefully that's going to continue the improving trend here for my health. But yeah, and then as we go into the extended here, I mean, the GFS is a little bit warmer than European, like what I said. Let's take a look here at let's take a look here at the GFS. You can see some pretty nice weather coming up here. You can see the spike maybe for this weekend as we go up into the 80s, possibly on Saturday. It looks like we could easily get another 80-degree day on Thursday, it looks like as well. It looks like the GFS been a little bit chillier, but you can see that spike on Saturday. Look, even calls for some upper 80s possible on Saturday, an 80-degree maybe possible Friday, it shows there. So pretty nice stretch of weather here coming for a lot of the Pacific Northwest coming up here. And then you can see on the European here, as you look out, I'll scroll this up a little bit here, as we get past, what is that, the 12th, you can see the temperatures really start to cool down there, and some of those highs might dip down back towards the low 70s, 70-degree mark, maybe even upper 60s. So yeah, I mean, we are getting into September. It's that time of the year. We could be changing things up here. So This is also for Rogue Valley here too, so you can see how the temperatures drop off through the extended, but again, there's low confidence in that, but you can see the warm temperatures coming midweek and then potentially this weekend highlighted there as well. Let's see, what are we dealing with here? And yeah, so this is Sacramento again, but yeah, you'll probably hear about California here this upcoming week, or check it out on Twitter, Google, or Twitter, California heat wave, or just Google search California heat wave and check it out. So yeah, I'm still a little weak, so I might do one of these again tomorrow, but just a few minutes. But just wanted to really say hello again and just kind of let you guys know that I'm still alive. I didn't do one yesterday, but I will go ahead and probably do one again tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I think I actually might go home tomorrow if I don't get a fever tonight. So we'll see how that goes. I have no idea how this is going to go tonight. So the night fevers usually are the worst. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll let you guys know, and I'll do another briefing tomorrow either way, probably. And if not, I'll do one definitely by the second day and let you guys know what's up. So thanks for the support too. I mean, all the comments have been great, and all my members supporting the page, that really helps. It's like awesome. You guys are great. It's you guys' hard-earned cash and stuff, and it really helps inspire me to like learn new things and learn new ways to display them to you and explain them to you, and it just makes me dig into like old material and things like that. So I'm going to continue to do that. I'll get back on track here, and I'm probably 30% of the way done through the windstorm video, or actually one of them anyway. I don't know if I'm going to do multiple or how I'm going to do the windstorm videos, but I've been working on it. I was actually working on it quite a bit before I got sick here. But that will pick up again too here once I get back home. So anyway, hope you guys are having a good day otherwise, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.